Welcome back once again to a Dragon Quest 11 stream. It has been a while since I actually streamed a game more than once. And I am now about, can I actually see it? Oh yeah, I can see it. Wait, I think I'm 12 hours into the game. Let's see the info. Yes, 12 and a half hours into the game. Look at the movies. At the moment, this is by far the best part of the game. I really like this city. It looks really cool. It looks incredible. Actually, the game itself looks incredible. I mean, compared to Horizon or God of War, you know, it may still look a little bit outdated, but for a Japanese RPG, in my opinion, this game looks a lot better than Final Fantasy 15. It has charm, it has atmosphere, especially the regions and the environments, the characters, the cities. They are packed with detail and are just so much fun to explore. I mean, the cities are not huge or something, but they're big enough to explore and have fun with. And every city I have encountered, it has a different theme. You know, so no city is the same. What is this? And then the battle system is really simple, but a lot. It's done very well. Oh, I've already been here. I know this. Always check out the wells in the city. You can always go in. And I mean, I have to admit, after playing it for about 12 hours, this probably is the best RPG that I played on the PlayStation 4. It really reminds me of Dragon Quest 8.
At last! I was beginning to think you had snuck out through the stage door. Huh?
Oh.
Hey!
You again.
Hey! Yeah! Ta-da! Oh, don't be coy, darling. I want to come with you, of course.
You should never have told me about your heroic quest if you didn't want me to tag along.
What are you talking about? You can't just decide to come with us. This isn't a game.
Believe me, honey, I know it. I've seen my fair share of fun and games on my travels. What kind of gesture would I... But I've seen tragedy, too. People... You know, my dream has always been to build a wonderful theater. Somewhere I can put on performances that will make... But how can I do that if this dark one of yours is going to be out there making people's lives awful? What I'm trying to say, darlings, is that we all want the same thing. So you see, I have to come with you.
Servando.
This guy really doesn't take...
Guess I'm part of the gang now. Yay!
Well, to get to Yggdrasil, we're going to need the rainbow. And it seems that a traveling...
Gondola. But honey, that's a port town. He's probably hopped on a boat and set sail.
That's true.
The ferry? Please, darling. We don't have time.
Well, what's your...
I was thinking a ship of our own might be more chic.
And luckily for you,
I happen to have picked up a lovely little number in the end of season sale.
What? You've got your own boat? That's... You'd really be willing to let us use your ship, Mr. Sylvander?
But of course, sweetie. That's what friends are for. And guess where the old girl is docked, No?
Why, Gondolia, of course! So what are we waiting for? The ocean beckons, shipmate!
Ah, yes. Good party management. What was it? I have... That's probably pretty good. So as I mentioned, this game really reminds me of Dragon Quest VIII, and that is pretty much the biggest compliment I could give a Japanese RPG. That it reminds me of the good old PS1 and PS2 RPGs. The RPGs and the systems I grew up with that were pretty much totally lost on the PlayStation 3 era, besides like pretty much the Tales of games. I mean, there were the only old school-ish games. And Final Fantasy 13, and 13, but that wasn't really that good. It doesn't try to innovate. It doesn't try to do something new. It doesn't try to be an open world, flashy action game that at the end is really empty, boring, and super simple. In general, Final Fantasy 15. It kind of screams like, the good old days. Old doesn't need to be bad. They've changed up a lot of things. Traveling is a lot faster. You have more open ground. And, no random encounters, even though there are a lot of enemies. The battle system is really fluid, it's really fun. I use the classical combat system that is just like this. You also have a free-form battle system, and that plays out more like Final Fantasy 12, where you can actually walk around with the characters. What they also have changed is that you can customize how you want to play out with the battles to make it more fluid. So in tactics, you can use tactics, and every character can fight the way you want it to fight, or like old RPGs, give your own orders. But I think they've done a pretty good job at making the NPCs use their special abilities and stuff. And I pretty much just say fight wisely, and the only one that I actually order to do anything is the main character. So that means that the battle system will flow very fast and doesn't get boring or outstretched like a lot of the older RPGs are, and like a lot of JRPGs that have a turn-based battle system right now. You don't need to do millions of damage and first, destroy some sort of bar, some sort of shield, and then just do damage, and you need to do combos to do damage. It's just really down to earth, as simple as it can be.
Easy peasy.
Old school turn-based battle system, but it's a lot of fun. It is a heavy grinding game. I mean, I'm level 15 and I need 2400 XP to level up. Here, 3500 XP to level up. If you're a sucker like me and loves to grind, this game is perfect. This game is heavily in grinding. But because the battle system is so fun and so simple and so fluid, you don't really feel that it's a bore grinding. gondola. You know, a lot of RPGs nowadays, they have this map and with menus to click on. You know, click on this menu to go to this particular area, and that area is probably as big as this little map, this little part of this game. You know, like Cyber, what is it, like Hyperdimension, Tunia for Goddesses Online, and those Compile Hearts, Nippon Ichi games. They all use a lot of menus and fan service and, you know, 20 trillion damage, 20 billion HP. It never gives you a feeling of actually having an adventure, and this game does. This game does give you a feel of adventure, that you're actually participating in a grand storyline. It gives you a feeling that you're actually in a big world filled with interesting locations, and that's something that I definitely miss in a lot of RPGs. There are a couple of RPGs nowadays that also do that. Of course, you have Persona, you have Octopath Traveler, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is an incredible good example of a really good RPG. And I just hope that this game sells a lot, especially in the West, that the Japanese developers will see like, hey, and I'm pretty much talking about the Final Fantasy developers, that they're like, hey, we don't need to innovate, we don't need Final Fantasy VII Remake to be an action game that's going to be pretty boring. We just need to have that old school feel, that you know, that how do you say it, like that grandeur, that awesome feeling of adventure and customization and characters, but make it modern. Yay. Also, I want to mention, I'm not entirely sure if the Japanese patches are on this disc. It probably is, but the game does not have a day one patch. It does not have a patch. So it probably is on disc. That's pretty nice, but it's unpatched. Yay! I'm freaking getting, you know, annoyed by all these patches. Okay, so I see a... How do you shoot the crossbow? You don't really... Oh, wait, here. Oh, you have to do it like that. That's easy. Yeah, see? You can smack around with the enemies that are weaker than yourself. But you can also just fight them. Ooh. What I also like, and that's something that you can sometimes not really see because I have the Clash Combat mode, is that you actually fight on the particular ground you are in. You don't get into a battle scene that has the scenery of a battle, you have the scenery of the game itself. And in the distance, sometimes you can actually see monsters running around. That is really cool. That again immerses yourself into the world that you are playing in.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence! Did I do all right?
Slime drop. Tiny tortoise shell. I do wonder though, because I mean, they did say that they were talking about having a ship. If that is actually like old school, that you actually have like a little ship and you have a world map, or that it is just clicking a menu, just like a Final Fantasy X. I kind of wonder.
Wonderful.
So I'll show you another. Hey, there's stuff. More targets you do. Yes, yes. So every region has 5 crossbow targets, and when you find them and break them, you get a reward. So I'm gonna show you guys. Not sure if anyone's actually watching, but no wishes are given. One of the most fun thing they added, they improved over what I remember from Dragon Quest VIII, is how you create your gear, alchemy. You now have a fun size forge item. I leveled it up because I use it a lot, probably. Don't put out. And you need ingredients, and you need a recipe to make, of course, all kinds of awesome stuff. Now I've already done this, and I think a star means you've perfected it, you mastered it. Great sword, nice. Let's see if I don't have a new weapon. Heavy ones. But she uses a whip. Kind of reminds me of Dragon Quest 8, so that's fine. I'll use that. Let's see if I can use another armor. I think I haven't. Yeah, this one is pretty high level here. No, so I can't use any armor. Funny. Okay, let's just rework an item. Oh wait, I don't have perfection skills. Oh fuck it, I'll just make something. Who gives a shit? I'll just make a golden ring. So any ingredient whatsoever you put in the bag, or you put in the forge, and then the fun stuff happens. This is such a big improvement over how they've done it in Dragon Quest 8. You can. These are special skills that you can use 2 squares at the same time, and this is that you have small hits. But what you have to do is you have to bash the material up until it reaches the green area, and you perfect it when you hit the center of the green area. So now you can use flourish and do lightning bash and see if I can hit middle, probably here. No, maybe here. So I haven't perfected it, but I have made the ring. You finish it, yes. And of course, for bigger items, there are more squares to bash and create. And I think that's a really fun way to make your gear instead of just seeing a cutscene roll out for an alchemy pot. Now what you can do is you can rework the item. Let's see if I can do that. I need 4. You get perfection pearls when you make something. And I only have 3, so I can't really make anything. Okay, let's do the hairband. I don't really give a shit. So this is just a normal headband or hairband, whatever. But you can also upgrade it, and it uses the same stuff as with making a item. So this is the bash skill, and put in lightning bash. See, that's perfect. Okay. And that's perfect too. The property is now +2. +1 or +2? Oh, it's actually +3. So +3 is perfection. And I really like... Oh, I got a trophy. I really like how they've done it. It's really simple, but it's a fun way to create your gear and make your gear better. What I also like is, as you can see, the day and night cycle, and if I remember correctly, different monsters sometimes will be roaming around on different time zones. Oh yeah, you can also climb and jump. Also something new. Ooh, cookie tree. I mean, for like, you know, the exclusive games for like the AAA Western games like Assassin's Odyssey or God of War, this game may still not look as great as they do, but for like a Japanese RPG, in my opinion, this is pretty much the best looking game that's ever made for a Japanese RPG. It looks incredible.
Goody.
Yay! Level up. Explore a little bit. Ooh, that's a mountable enemy.
Wonderful.
Good. That's not a jump. Okay. Oh, of course, we can go here. Celestial steam. Kill. What's it in the bag?
else wants some?
Oh, there's a lot of money in. Ooh, I can sense the experience points. How they can talk. Tiger.
You're not gonna like this! Who else wants some? Nice!
More backup. Okay, there's also a way here. Oh, treasure. Yay! Final level 16. It took about 40 minutes to level up once. Ah, I love iron armor. Cool. I can now make iron stuff. Iron gear. Come on. It is pretty much a liberation.
And don't come back! Did I do all right? Told you I was tough.
And a mini mill. Hey, we forgot that one.
Another one?
How can I put that?
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Okay, so yeah, here it is. Ah, pretty good. City. Oh, it's not raining anymore. You can hear it now? Oh no, it's raining here. Oh, it's raining again. It isn't dark. The only thing that I kind of dislike a little bit is that every town has the same song. Pretty much, well, not really every town, but almost all the towns have the same tune. And sometimes it doesn't really fit the theme it has. So that's a little bit, a downside. Tiny Doris. Funny. Oh, it's actually a freaking big town. Oh, it's like Italian. Cool.
What a beautiful place.
So this is Gondolia, huh? I heard there were some big scores to be had here. Rich merchants from all over the world, ships.
And this is where you're keeping your ship, Sylvando. The ship that you own.
Oh, come now, Ronnie, darling. You know it's not polite to pry. All right. The docks are in the southwest of the town. Last one there's a rod in it.
The dark spawn is here! This is one of the major things Final Fantasy 15 lacks. You know, a lot of different towns, different settings. shield, bunny ears, iron helmet, cat hat. I can make those, so I don't need to buy them. Lucky for me. First of all, bang. Not sure if you'll ever need money, at least in a big amount, but we will see at the end of the game. So books can contain recipes for your fun-sized forge. Even though in these 12 hours I've only found one. More to do here. Not much actually. To go downstairs. Oh, a pop-pop. Oh, yes. More pop-pop than me.
Oh, holy shit, you can actually raise them south. That's pretty cool.
Ahoy, grenade! That's funny. Can't fly. It'd be funny. That would be funny. But still, that is pretty cool. Closed off door. Yes, that's me. I am the dog spawn. Behold my mate. Oh, hello. Pitch Pearl. Oh, hello. Catsuit. T-Rat. There's no one here, but you have to come back later. Open the gate.
Can you believe it? This mean man.
It's nothing personal. The dogs are off limits for...
Great. So I guess we just have to sit tight.
See, is the only choice. I am sorry, but Signor Universo is molto importante event for people.
Signor Universo, you say? Now that sounds like fun. Tell me more, honey.
Naturalmente. Signor Universo is for men of all ages. The winner, he must be a powerful like the waves. La competizione is reason why Gondolia is so filled with the...
Ooh, I love a little pageantry. Come on, darlings, let's go see what it's all about. We can sample some local delicacies to get ourselves in the mood. I hear there. Well, who's with me?
I'm not that bothered about whatever silly contest they're having, but I am quite...
Seriously? We're not here on holiday, you know. We're supposed to be looking for the rainbow.
Well... I'm so sorry, but I'm really rather hungry myself.
I don't believe... Hey, listen. We're kind of in a hurry here.
Naturalmente. The person in the charge is His villa is in the northeast part of Gondolia.
You heard the man. Let's go ask... This must be the place. Let's see if he's...